Hello everyone. Tonight we are going to acknowledge every single author, writer, content creator and philosopher around the world. Today we are going to talk about very essential and underrated characters that live among us, yet only a few get to the stage of stardom. These people are called by various names such as artists, actors, monologues, writers, authors, philosophers, filmmakers, scriptwriters, and so on. But what are they to us? Do they have any value in our world? Are they just people who have all the free time in the world? Are they idiots who expect us to provide them with support? Are they valuable enough to listen to? Well, so many prejudices and comments go towards the negative aspect of the work done by these people. But wait, there is a positive aspect of this topic. Many people are appreciated and have millions of followers and supporters from all over the world. For example, we have Marvel Studios, known for its action films and comics. Stan Lee, one of the great cartoonists, writers like J.K. Rowling and Stephen Hawking, and philosophers like Socrates and many others. Like them, many artists have received huge applause for their art, whether in art, films, comics, podcasts, vlogs, and other artistic works. They have been role models and inspiration to many others, and a goal for those who come to this world as a newcomer. Here we have a very interesting dilemma, which might come into one's mind. Like, there are so many artists. Who should we follow and who shouldn't? How to know which one is better? How to know which artist is a self-made star or an advertised artist? Here, advertising doesn't mean to insult anyone. It just means the artist has the means to advertise his or her work more easily than the other party. How to know who all are there in the field which we like? How to accept newcomers as they might be copying the legends, or their work is far less attractive than the ones who are famous. How to know whether to support an upcoming artist or not. What if there is a scam with our interest and the artist flees away with the money? Well, all the questions asked, thought, and unspoken to all have an answer. This answer is quite simple. You see, every artist has to undergo the same cycle of work that others go through, like beginning to believe in themselves, start sharing their content for free, hoping for the best, being proud of every small achievement, not lose hope, falling, rebuilding, face criticism, face appreciation, be in their true form, work even harder, share among the community, and so on. Very few people don't need to follow this routine, but many will have to pass through the same thing. Yet, there are many who lose patience and leave the path of their art and undergo another path that they think would provide them with monetary support that can fulfill their basic needs. Now, here many people would think that the business of art is a non-profitable and very difficult. We would need backup from any famous personality to get our art recognized and widespread. But I would like to acknowledge these people and also pass a suggestion to look in other fields where every learned and passionate person is facing the same issue that one is facing in the field. Each field and work requires an immense amount of energy and thought process that one shall think is more than the field the other one, even though each field has the same headache. But the point here is not whether the field an artist chooses is as tough as others, but still there are a few points that can help all. If you see through the mind and eyes of an artist, because we all know that the world seems more beautiful from the viewpoint of the artist and his or her colors. First, every artist needs to get inspiration from somewhere, be it a famous actor, artist, writer, author, philosopher, or works performed by an individual in his or her daily life. It doesn't mean that the artist can duplicate the work, but he or she can build his or her own world on the same foundation and bring happiness, sorrow, and a cocktail of emotions to the people the same way that the person used to do or does. Second, every artist wants to get his or her best to the people who are seeing, listening, and viewing his artwork. Here, every artist puts his or her whole heart into the work he is creating or sharing with his followers, well-wishers, and many others who are connected to him or her either directly or indirectly. This means that you are able to see the mind, eyes, and hands of an artist in his piece, if not his character or personality. Third, every artist needs to believe in himself or herself. Here, it just means that every single person on this planet Earth has art that he or she performs in his or her day-to-day life. That is, it might be like caring for someone, cooking, painting for pleasure, playing sports, teaching, designing, and so on. But we do miss this point as we consider our jobs as the work to be done, our end results as a source of income, and forget the essence which we get from performing that task. Here, why don't we ask ourselves a question? When was that last time when we actually considered our work as a pleasure rather than a task? Well, many will not be able to remember, and those who have just joined their jobs might be able to. So, why not just visit that moment again and make our work more beautiful by accepting it as an interesting art subject rather than a job? But here I would like to point out that the art subject has to be completed with limited resources and not exceeding the boundaries of our stock or supplies, causing the same misery and stress that led to the dismissal of our artwork. Fourth, every artist needs to be patient. Here, it means that each artist has potential that cannot be explained by himself or herself. The work needs to speak out for others, as we don't know what it actually means in others' mind and eyes. Because every art piece is a perfect piece for the artist, but he or she forgets that the viewer is the true judge, as he or she relates the work with something that is either stored in their memory or opens up the locked chest of treasures in their minds. But what about patience? Well, patience over here is the weight that lies between the work completed and the work being appreciated by others. Each artwork requires to be noticed by people before it leads the artist to a success. So, have patience. Fifth, every artist gets an artistic block. Here, it means that after creating a few pieces of his or her art, there is a period in which the mind is not able to imagine new things that he or she might be able to carve on a canvas that he or she has placed in front of him or her. Sixth, every artist is a daydreamer. Here, it means that each individual who lives his or her life as it always has hopes and wishes in his or her mind or heart, which makes them wonder what their life might have been if they achieved that goal in their lives. This imagination, desire, and beauty can be brought to life or get depicted in real life through a form of art like painting, drawing, sketching, writing, and so on. So each and every artist who is able to do so for a long period of time, he or she is a damn good daydreamer, and their way of thinking might link with the thinking of the public, bringing them to a light that not only increases its brightness with time but also radiates your true self more openly than it would have in the beginning. Overall, an artist has hidden in every single individual, be it a child, youth, adult, or a senior citizen. The only thing that keeps them from using this artist among them is their surroundings, family, and the society which surrounds them. But still, many are able to live with the artist present inside them through a single passage, that is, dreams. And some of them are even able to share it among others through various means, which need not be mentioned after coming to this stage of talk. So, in the end, writers are individuals who not only share their imagination with us through their pieces of art, but also help us to get lost in a world where we can relate to their thinking and problems. The main question that still remains is how to support newcomers or know about them. Well, we all are social media addicts at one moment of our day-to-day activities. Why not use that time to scroll through We Explore tab and look into the world that the artist is creating in different segments of the world? With this, we come to an end to one of the most interesting and not so often talked about topics, writers. If you like to share your thoughts with me on this topic, feel free to connect me on my Instagram ID ThoughtInc. It is spelled as THOUGHT.INK. So until the next episode, signing off.